Welcome to Bangladeshi Aromatic Kitchen. I am Pervin. Today I'm going to cook a pomfret fish, and I have all the ingredients. I'm going to show it to you. I already cut the fish. I'm going to show you. I made some slice, so when I cook, when I marinated, the spicy can get inside this slice. So let me introduce you what type of spicy I'm going to use. I'm going to use, this is a turmeric, then red chili powder, and the salt for taste it. And I had some chopped cilantro. And then I had the onions. I cut it like a small piece. I'll show it to you. And this is the size of the onion I used, 1 onions. So that's it. And then I have tomatoes. I cut it like 2 tomatoes like this, 2 of them. I cut it on the small pieces like this, okay. And then I have chopped garlic. It's like the cube is like this garlic, and I had like 6 of them. I used it for the like small pieces like this. I cut it, so if you can look at it, the small piece like that. And then I have some Thai chili on the end. I can add this for flavor. First I'm going to use, this is a 1/2 tablespoon. So I'll use 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric. I'm going to put it in here. Then I'm using 1/2 tablespoon is red chili powder. I'm going to put it in there. And then I will use salt. You can use it for taste it, whatever. If you don't like so much salt, you don't have to. But I'm using like 1/2 tablespoon here too. So now I'm going to mix this, and then I'll rub it on the fish. So let me show you. So I'm rubbing on the fish. Then you flip it over, and then you do again some salt and this chili pepper. So see now, when I cut the fish, all this spice is getting inside the fish when I'm cooking it. So the spice gonna be getting inside the fish, and you're gonna get the taste of the spice. So I'm rubbing it with this. If you want, you can like marinate it and leave it for like 10 minutes. It'll be better, so you'll get more spice gets in the fish. So let me show you how, like make sure it goes all over, so you, when you have little small pieces, it's have the like with the spice taste. I'm just rubbing some of the inside of the fish too. So now the stove is on. It's medium heat. I'm going to put the oil. So this is like a 1/2 cup. So I think I need a little more than 1/2 cup oil here. So I'm putting it in here. Because it's little big fish, so I will put little more oil to fry it. So 1.5 cup, like it's 1 full cup actually. So the oil is almost hot, so I can put the fish in there. So I'm going to put the fish in. Okay. So you have to like make sure it's got little cooked on the oil, and then gets the oil inside of these cuts. When I flip it, it's gonna go to the other side of the fish. So my heat is high, so you have to be little high now, so the fish can cook. Like cook it for like 30 seconds, and then I'll flip it over again. 30 seconds to 1 minute you have to fry it on the side. You will feel it after it's cooked. You will see it's little brownish, and then also the spicy is in. So I'm gonna put little high. So try to move it so it doesn't get stick with the fry pan all the time. So I think it's time to flip it. I'm gonna flip it again. So you have to do slowly. Okay. And I'll make it little down. Okay, good. So I made it little low because it looked like it's getting burned. And see how it opens. Now the spice is in already. So let me cook 1 more minute on that side. All right, I am back. It's 1 minute is done. I'm gonna flip it again just to make sure it's cooked other side too. So it looks really good. Now almost fried. So I did in 1 minute in this side and 1 minute in other side. So it's almost fried. So I am going to take the fish out from the bowl. So it's almost fried. So I will take this fish out and put it in the plate. Now with the same oil, I'm going to cook the sauce. So this I'm going to keep here. So now with the sauce, I will use the same oil, and then I have the onion cut, so I'm going to add that. Plus I'm going to add the garlic. So I will take this cube one out because I just brought them to see what size of the garlic I use. It's just a sliced garlic, like 6 cube in here. So I use that. Now you have to cook like little low heat so the onion gets little softer. Onion and garlic can get soft, and I will put the spicy now. So I will. So I used half to marinate half teaspoon. Now I'm going to do another half teaspoon of turmeric. I'm going to put it in here, and then another half teaspoon of red chili powder, which is, if you don't like too hot, you don't have to use that much, but it's give you flavor because a fish, if you have little spicy, it makes taster. And then salt for tasted, I will just put like another half teaspoon because I already put salt when I marinate the fish. So this is just for sauce. Now you will mix it with all the spice. Just see, I did not use too many spices, only 2 spices, which is turmeric and the red chili powder. That's all I used. Now I'll put little bit of water to cook the onion. And then now I'm gonna make stove little high so it cooks little faster. Now I'm going to check how the onions is done. See, it's boiling, so I'm going to make it little down this my stove. So I made it really low. Now I will add the tomatoes in there. So there is like 2 tomatoes. I show you the size in the beginning. So I'm adding the tomatoes. Now I will wait till the tomato gets little softer. When you are using the tomato, if you use like little soft tomato, it's better for the fish. So it's get really soft quicker. Like we use in the salad little hard tomato, but when we are cooking, it's softer, it's better. So I will cook it for 1 more minute, the tomatoes. Let me see how is my tomatoes doing. It's cooked. It looks good. Now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to put the fish in that sauce, and I'll cook it a little bit with the sauce. So I'm going to put the fish in this sauce, and then just make space for the fish and put the tomatoes and so now you want to put like little bit of spicy, mix the fish now with this sauce, then the sauce can get into the fish and then give you more flavor. So if you can see, I put all the onions and tomatoes. I'm trying to put it on the top of the fish and put the fish all the way on the bottom of the pot. Then you have to like cook it at least 2-3 minutes to get the aroma of the spicy inside that fish, and you have to cover it. If you cover it, the fish gets like really soft and moist. So I'm going to cover it and cook it for between 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to check the fish now how it's doing. It's look like almost done, but I have to flip the fish again. So because the one side is done, now I have to make sure this side is done too. So, and I'm gonna put now this spicy top of this onions and tomatoes top of that fish. And then I will cook again. So let me just make sure. I want to cover it with the sauce so the sauce can get into the fish. It looks really good. Just have to make sure the spice gets inside the fish on this cut on this slice I made on the fish. So now I'm going to cover it again for another one minute. But before I do it, I'm going to add this is a chopped cilantro. I am going to add it. It's fresh cilantro. I just cut it in like little pieces. So I will add that. And then also there is a Thai chili I got. If you want, you can give like couple. I'm gonna add at least 6 of them, but be careful because this is I'm not adding all the way in the beginning, because when you cook it, it's get moist and the spice come from the chili, then it's mixed really hot. So you don't want to get too spicy. So that's why I'm adding all the way on the end, just to get the flavor of the chili, Thai chili. So I'm going to cover the fish again for another 1 to 2 minutes. So I'm going to check, see how fish is going to look. It's looking really good. I'm going to put this here and see how moist it is. Now I'm going to flip it one more time, just to cook in this side too, because you want the fish to be cooked really well before you eat it. So this is done, and then I'll put see how the onion is very soft and tomato already melted, but I flipped it so the spicy can get little more of this fish in this side too. So when you eat it, both sides will look same taste. And I have to cook maybe another 1 more minute. You'll see when you're cooking, you'll feel it how when you look at the fish, you'll know it's done. So I need to cook it 1 more minute, I think. Then I'll be done with this fish. So always cover it when you're cooking fish, so all the spice can get in and the fish get really like soft. So I'll cover that again. So cover it. All right, I'll be back in 1 minute. It's almost done. I just have to make sure it's all the onions and tomato all get paste, garlic. Look at the chilies. It's still like look raw, so that way you don't get any hot spice does not come out of it. So I will just take it out, and then it's going to be ready to eat. Okay. And then you can decorate it the way you want. I'm going to put the lemon on this top. So my fish is done. Thanks for enjoying watching my show. This fish we cook in Bangladesh, and we eat it with rice. If you can eat the way you want, you can use rice, you can use bread, you can just eat the fish. I want you to try it at home, and thank you for watching Aromatic Bangladeshi Kitchen. If you have any concern, please email me at aromaticbdkitchen@gmail.com, and I like to thank you Acton TV to use their platform. Thank you so much.